I'm at work, but I fucking needed to say this. Like this whole thing, like I just thank God that not many young lads actually seem to go out. Like there weren't any like 17, 18-year-old lads that I saw going out down London with Tommy Robinson today. And of course Douglas Murray in spirit of course, since he's in Tel Aviv right now with his actual owners on Armistice Day. Of course, why wouldn't you be? But he was all on Twitter. Get out there, come on, get out there, drumming up the young lads to get arrested again for nothing, for Zayor Tommy, for Tommy Robinson, for Tommy Lenon-Yaxley, Chabad Jew, all right, Jew, who once again he's leading young right-wing people into just kosher conservatism. He's all for immigration. Ask Tommy Robinson. He's got no problem with immigrants, as long as they assimilate, which is of course like what they all say, because they all know it's literally impossible for that to happen. You don't have the two things together, not in any meaningful numbers. So he went down there, and there's the videos of Tommy Robinson. Anybody that buys this stuff is that they need a head swap operation with some sort of dog, all right? Because he's walking around and there's like 5 or 6 guys that are all the exact same dudes, and he looks nervous. And these 5 or 6 dudes are all guarding Tommy. They're all around him, and they're saying stuff like, "Oh, she's popping into Lando's, popping into Nando's. Oh, he's just one of the lads. He's just one of the boys. He's just one of the boys about town." And of course he's not. He's like, again, a Chabad Jew, recruited by Chabad, taken to fucking Israel, and hung out with the IDF. Wonder what all that was about. But yeah, there he is. And of course he disappeared, got the taxi straight home. The second thing started kicking off. So it couldn't be more obvious, really. It's like ridiculous. The man should be in prison, okay? Like like the big racist far right. Like if the far right takes control in this country, it's not going to be like, people think, oh, it's going to be like Tommy Robinson. What? Like, Tommy Robinson's going to be in prison for luring young white men into committing crimes, essentially, and like committing violence when they don't need to, and when it's not even in their interests. It's just, he's just out there to make right-wing people look bad, because we were vindicated in the last like 2-3 weeks when all this fucking shit's been kicking off, and the establishment had like a major existential crisis where their values and their supporters seem to completely conflict with each other. And now, of course, what happens? All of a sudden, Tommy Robinson, Katie Hopkins, unbanned from Twitter at the same time. Whoa, what a coincidence. Oh, the coincidence theorists are all out there. Wow, amazing. Happened again. And we're all going to go down, get the football lads back up, come on, we're marching down London, we're all arrested, and Tommy's getting away in a taxi. Again. And now the newspapers will be full, far-right thugs fighting with police. This is the real threat to England. This is the real threat. So once again, the establishment gets all of its fucking... It gets everything it wants. It gets all of the things it wants. It doesn't just get one thing. It gets to fuck the right wing. It gets to keep mass immigration. It gets to keep, like, sucking the fucking balls of fucking Jews. And you people just get to keep on being slaves. Isn't that wonderful? And white people again persecuted and led around by this fucking false prophet, this a literal Emmanuel Goldstein from 1984, ethnically and in terms of his purpose, named Tommy Robinson. God, Tommy Robinson, just like a lad you knew at school, just like one of the fellas down the pub, Robinson, well, not Robinson, Lenon-Yaxley. Okay? He's just a fat-faced Zelensky fucking gened Semite. And I'm sorry to say that, but, maybe it's time to stop being polite about things, because it's all getting fucking insane. So, if you went down there, luckily, from what I could see, there were some, people in the 20s, unfortunately, and 30s, but it was mainly a lot of old boomers who, you did this to the world. Sorry, you're going to get lured down there by Tommy Robinson, arrested, and, probably get, hate crime legislation put against you. All that stuff that, Tommy Robinson never will, and never actually went to prison. Did anyone visit Tommy Robinson in prison? Any, footage of that? No, of course not. Amazing how he never got any hate crime things either, which come with like insane sentences. It's all so fucking obvious, this sort of stuff, and it's tiresome. The enemy aren't tiresome. What's tiresome are the anchors around our feet and necks, which like people on our side apparently.